this is all really, really nicely done. I think all kind of lit up nice and shiny. And there's the World Trade Center, the 9/11 Memorial. I mean, it's the lights. There's no lights that shine up from it, so it's just once you get close to it, you can kind of see. You can hear the water and stuff that go down it. But you guys are in for a little bit of a special treat because there's one more place. I'm down by what they call the Winter Garden in this area, and there's one more tree that's worth seeing. And after that, I'm gonna tell you guys all good night. From what I understand, there's a pretty big crash on the Brooklyn Bridge, and so that's gonna be fun to get through. I'm gonna go back over the Manhattan Bridge, I think. So here again, Brookfield Place Mall. That's the last one, guys. We pretty much hit all the major trees in New York City, like the Manhattan area. So this is actually quite pretty. I think it's very classically done. I like the classical look of the trees. Again, each their own. I mean, some of them, it's nice to have all that really bedazzle to it. But, I mean, this is a cool look. So, but, yep, this is the Brookfield Mall area. This stuff all was, impacted by 9/11. So I'm glad that they all got pulled back up and running again. But very cool place. That's actually where I did my video for the 20th anniversary of 9/11. And say goodnight here, the World Trade Center. And I'm gonna go back. I'm getting ready to go back over go back home to Brooklyn. Guys, it's been an amazing journey. We've gotten all over Manhattan. I probably missed a few. So if anyone out there is saying, "Hey, there's a tree here, there's a tree there, you should have gone to," you know what? I think that should be your job. I want you to go and showcase what trees you think are really brilliant and pretty. And I think you should do a video like this. You can try to hit more of the videos, more of the locations. I think someone else, let them do Brooklyn, Queens. I did my part. So, guys, it's been fun. It's getting closer and closer to dawn here on Christmas Eve, and I think I'm gonna go take a nap. I don't really have any other plans for Christmas. I don't ever really do much. I guess that's part of being a Jew on Christmas. I used to do a lot more because it's just common, it's just easier for everyone. Most everyone I know is Christian or celebrates Christmas in a secular way. But yeah, kind of out here doing my own thing. Got all my cards out, so I'm very happy about that. Hope if you're on that card list, hope you enjoy your card. But that pretty much wraps it up, guys. Merry Christmas. I really hope everyone has a good holiday. This video should be up and all done sometime before Christmas morning. So I hope you guys all get a really big enjoyment out of it, and just make the most of the moments you have. One of my favorite pieces of wisdom is this, and this has to do with the holiday season. Is that a moment is the only measurement of time that you can't measure with any other measurement of time. It's not the years, the days, the number of holidays you celebrate. It's really none of that. It's the moments, and those moments can last for just a matter of seconds, or they can last days. But we really got to make sure that we make the best of the moments that we have. the good ones, because some of those moments might last seconds but could feel like hours, and some of those moments could last hours and only feel like seconds. That's the beauty of it in reality, is the relative lapse of time to one's emotional state and how someone feels. Okay guys, so when I set out to do this, I was really only planning on doing Manhattan. And the only reason why I'm actually making the stop here in Brooklyn is, one, it's on the way home. Two, it's actually one of the coolest parts of Brooklyn. This arch here, this is commemorating the Civil War and the men from the state of New York that fought in that war. And this is the kind of this area is named after the Grand Army of the Republic, the GAR, which was the veterans organization from the Civil War. And this tree here is actually one of the more brilliantly lit trees that I've seen tonight. And as we've kind of went through all of the other trees, this one is much more vibrantly decorated, and as you can see. And here's another thing: it's the only one that actually has a nativity scene with it. Now, people always ask me, well, you're Jewish. Well, why do you even care about this stuff? And I'm like, well, here's the thing. I'm Jewish. I celebrate Jewish holidays. You guys are celebrating a Jew. So, it is the reason, the literal beginning and the reason of the season is this. So, you can't ignore it. You can't say that it doesn't exist or doesn't have a place in the public sphere, because there's no Santa Claus, there's no Christmas trees, as far as the holiday as we think of it, doesn't exist without this component, regardless of the pagan origins of the date, and which are arbitrary actually, because there actually has been reviews of when Emmanuel went and came and spoke to Mary, and the time from that span would have been around December 25th, and that date is moved because of the Julian Gregorian calendar. And then there's the 12 days of Christmas, which is December 25th to January 6th, which is the Armenian Christmas. So those 12 days, the 12 days of Christmas, come from December 25th to January 6th. And on top of that, there's Orthodox Christmas, which is the old December 25th from the Julian calendar, as it falls on the Gregorian calendar, which becomes January 7th. But when it all comes down to it, regardless of the origins, the background, the different holidays, from the Yule log in Scandinavia to a variety of different events and celebrations and festivals throughout human history, what unified them all as a global holiday. This is a lot of holidays are from a specific area. Halloween, Samhain really only originates from the Celtics in what is now France and the British Isles. Yeah, there are other little events around that were kind of there, but the Samhain, the reason why All Saints Day was moved to November 1st, all that stuff was because Halloween was a thing, but it was only really that area. It wasn't throughout the world. Christmas, Hanukkah, and Ramadan are like those global celebrations. That even take place, throughout South America, through Latin America, North America, Europe, Africa, and even throughout a good chunk of Asia, where there's a much different version of historical history as far as their religions are concerned. But this exists, and a lot of it has to do with the nativity scene. So I'm making this stop for this purpose, and so you guys can kind of share in it. I mean, this arch is massive. So on the true grand scale of the ones in Europe. So, and then there's other monuments back behind me here. This whole area is just kind of full of that stuff over here in Brooklyn. And so, just kind of sharing all that stuff to you. But you know what? I'm a Jew. I'm not really a Christmas celebrator. But this doesn't offend me. It's no different from me wearing this hat. That's, really, people need to lighten up. It's part of the reason for the holiday. No one makes you come and look at it. You can still enjoy the Christmas tree and all that stuff without having to. I mean, you can go on the other side and watch if you want to, but I mean, they try to say that it's offensive or that it makes you feel like you're having a religion forced on you. I'm sure there's got to be something more serious in your life you need to worry about than that. Anyway, that's it. My soapbox. I am sorry, but I had to get it out because it annoys me every year that how dare you put that out there. All right, I mean, we have to listen to everyone else's stuff, so why not be able to let them have theirs? So I mean, I don't see you turning away Christmas money. I don't see you turning away Easter money. I don't see you turning away that type of stuff. So anyway, that's actually a brilliant tree. But yeah, that's really nice. All right, guys, you guys all have fun. I'm going to bed.